So people think if you don't make trauma your whole entire personality, that you never been through nothing and you don't understand what they going through and you don't understand why they ain't nothing in life and you just had it so easy and you just don't get it. But in reality, you probably went through more than them. But the difference between me and you is that I don't make an excuse for why I can't be nothing. I don't use that as an excuse to be stuck. I don't use that as an excuse to be a bad person, a horrible person. Oh, I went through this. Oh, this happened to me. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Because at the end of the day, life go on and it don't stop for nobody. It don't stop for no whatever sad shit happened to you, whatever sad shit happened to me. The world gonna keep on spinning. The world is literally gonna keep on spinning. It do be frustrating when you kind of want the world to stop. You want people to be acknowledge your pain and what you've been through, but at the end of the day, nobody really gives a fuck. Like there'll be tiny few people that actually care, people that can relate to you, people that been through it too. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit around and suffer and be nothing for the rest of your life, or are you going to take that and make something out of yourself? People want you to sit around and be miserable with them so that they can feel some sort of connection with you or something. I don't know, but I'm not doing that. I'm never going to do that. Just because I don't look a certain way, act a certain way, or live a certain way, don't mean I never been through nothing. It don't mean I never overcame nothing. That's the thing. I overcame the shit. I overcame. I didn't stay stuck. I didn't use that as an excuse. I don't bond with people over having a horrible fucking life. Like that gets you nowhere, literally.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but somebody has to. Your pain is not unique. It's not special. It's not exclusive. It is not proof that the world is harder for you than it is for everyone else. It's just pain. And pain is part of being human. Yes, your story matters. Yes, what you've been through shaped you. But be careful not to build your identity around your wounds, because the moment that you start believing your pain makes you different, you'll start protecting that pain instead of healing from it. Some communities will keep you stuck in that. They'll feed this very idea that your hurt is sacred, that no one else could understand, that your life will always be harder because of who you are. And that kind of thinking, it sounds like empowerment, but it's just, to me, it's emotional captivity. Pain is universal, and if your worldview only works when you're seen as the most harmed, the most burdened, you'll stay trapped in the cycle of self-preservation, not transformation. I need you to stop needing your pain to be special. Start learning how to live beyond it. Healing doesn't mean that you're forgetting. It means refusing to keep rehearsing a narrative that shrinks you.
Healing doesn't mean that you're forgetting. It means refusing to keep rehearsing a narrative that shrinks you.
I am starting this video off by laughing. I just woke up. But I'm laughing because I'm getting a lot of women that are upset about this video. And it's titled, "The Real Reason Why Women Get Fat After Marriage." And there are so many women coming to my comment sections telling me about how they got fat because life was hard. I think because of the way I talk, I'm noticing, because I don't wear any type of trauma, because I'm not a habitual victim, because I take full accountability for everything in my life and I don't blame other people, people just assume that I have not went through anything in my life, when that is actually so far from the case. And when women get ready to type their sob story in the comments, I don't care, because your story is not worse than the next woman's story that has kept weight off. Everybody goes through things. And as long as you guys keep having the mindset of, well, I'm going through something, so it explains why I'm big, and then you blame men afterwards, guess what? Good for you, but you will never stay thin with that mindset. Staying thin requires discipline. When are you guys going to get this through your head? Yes, discipline through hard times in your life, discipline through trying times in your marriage. I'm not going to do videos holding you guys' hand. On my channel, I teach you the art of looking good. I mean, fine, you can be like most women, right? Most women end up staying fat. I've never in my life stayed fat. I have slipped up and immediately slipped back into position. But most women gain weight and stay fat because when times get hard, they eat and then they blame their husband for it. There's no accountability. Hey, if you want to just roll with your sob story and tell everybody how hard your life was when we don't care, most people don't care. Everybody's life was kind of hard in some way, shape, or form. So stop assuming that I'm just speaking from a high horse. I know it comes off like that because I'm not a victim like you guys. But again, the comment that you're getting ready to type, it's not worse than what I've been through in life. It's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. There's only 20% of people that are able to keep weight off long term. Everybody else gains it back. I know why people gain it back. People gain the weight back because of the mindset right there. Most people think like you. You're not different. You're not typing anything I haven't already heard out of the average person that can't keep weight off. They always find someone and something to blame as to why they can't put the fork down. The 20% of people like myself that can stay thin and keep the weight off, we blame absolutely no one but ourselves. Yes, it's harsh. That's why being thin, it's rewarded in society because it requires such an intense amount of discipline. And some women are just not ready for it. You know, some women are just meant to yo yo. They're meant to be fat, then small, then fat, then small, because every time something bad happens in their life, they pick up the food and you can't tell them nothing about it. Their husband can't say anything. I can't say anything because they're so dedicated to their victim sob story. Oh, stress does cause weight gain. And, I went through this in my marriage. Okay, you can just be the woman that gets fat and then small and then fat and then small and then fat and then small because life is a roller coaster for everybody, not just you. I actually take offense to comments like that because it's like you're being condescending and assuming that I have not gone through things myself. When it's like, no, I actually have. I'm just not a crybaby complainer like you. Your femininity as a woman is your responsibility. It's your responsibility. It's not the next man's responsibility. You guys give people too much power and control over your life. Period. You do. And this is why most women end up looking fat and raggedy after they get married. In my lifetime, I have always consistently made no excuses for my femininity, and I've always been surrounded around women who made every excuse under the sun to look and stay raggedy, which is why I made my YouTube channel. It was one of the reasons. I just was tired of being different, tired of sticking out, and I wanted to share my mindset with women to help them. I was tired of going to school, and most of the women there would be just wearing pajamas and sweats, but they only look good occasionally on special events. Baby, I looked good every single day since I was a teen. When I was a teen, I really didn't play. But I had no bad days. None. I wish I could bring people on my channel because that's all that they wrote in my yearbook. Oh, I didn't play. Nowadays, am I cute every single day? I'm cute most days, right? Most days is good. But the way some ladies literally, I watch women, they never get cute and they only get cute when they go to the club maybe like 3 times a year. And that's it. Honey, I will get cute to go to the grocery store. Okay? I was tired of being the only one on a regular basis sticking out, even when it comes to work. I would be the only one putting effort into myself. All of my coworkers would roll out of bed and barely take a shower. Yes, that's the average woman's life. The average woman doesn't care about herself. You only beautify yourself on terms and conditions. Your femininity is conditional. The only time women do beautify themselves is when they break up with a man, and that'll be temporary until she finds another man. And then when she finds another man, she'll go back to looking raggedy, wear sweats every day, and never look cute again. That's the average woman. I am not the average woman, and I'm sharing you my mindset. It's extremely disciplined. And if you're not ready to hear it, okay, that's fine, right? You can save the comments. That's all I'm saying. You can save the comments. Under this topic, I prefer not to hear your comments. Maybe other topics, it's fine, but this one, it's like, I don't want to hear the loser woman's mindset. I already know it. That's all I've ever experienced. That's all I've ever been around. That's all I've ever observed is what you're about to comment. I know your mindset. I know your mindset. If you talk to like personal trainers and people that work with people in trying to get them to lose weight, those coaches are literally desensitized to excuses. Like they're used to hearing that from everyone. Or people that can't stay thin, I don't think they understand how ununique their story is. Like, okay, what are you about to tell me? This happened to you, that happened to you. Great. For every person that can't keep off weight, they come with a million excuses, and that's why they can't keep off weight. If you're going to blame being fat on life being hard, you will never stay thin. Your life is not the only one that gets hard. Being thin means making an unconditional commitment. Being beautiful means making an unconditional commitment with yourself about your beauty. What I don't understand, like I explained this the first time, so I don't even understand these comments. It's just you're getting triggered and you're not listening. But again, when they're commenting these sob stories, I don't care. By all the weight loss videos that I have done, I'm numb to it. And I actually have videos talking about how people will blame emotional eating and this and that and that and that. And I said, as long as you keep making reasons for yourself to stay fat, you will always stay fat.
Alright, y'all aren't gonna like this one, but it's the truth. Nobody cares about your excuses while you're not hitting your fitness goals. At the end of the day, no matter what your excuse is, even if it's legit, people still looking at you like, oh yeah, you still fat though. In the back of their mind, they might not say it to you, but that's what they thinking. You can get mad at me, but I'm just letting you know how people feel. And whatever your excuse is, there's someone with the same excuse who got results. So the best thing for you is to figure out how to get results and get past that excuse, get past the obstacle, the challenge, whatever it is, and shut up. Just shut up. We really don't care. Don't shoot the messenger, but somebody was depressed and still got results. Somebody was a single mom with multiple kids and still got results. Someone was busy and still got results. Someone was tired and still got results. Someone had PCOS and still got results. Someone had thyroid issues and still got results. In 2025, we have access to answers for everything. You want Chat GPT at work, but won't Chat GPT how to get some results with whatever that excuse is. So again, we ain't trying to hear that shit. So either talk about it to your friends that want to stay fat, out of shape, no muscle, or if you're going to talk to us in this fit world, or your coach, or people who getting it done, we're not trying to hear it. So keep it pushing.
Pretty much very basic. I thought I made enough videos covering that. Well, here we are again. Because everybody's trying to act like I'm the bad guy. I said what I said. Women don't have an unconditional relationship with their beauty. They don't. I've observed this in real life. And you guys are proving my point. For every sob story that you're typing in the comments, you are proving my point. Unconditional means when you hear somebody say, I love you unconditionally, it means I love you no matter what. I love you through it all. So when I say you need an unconditional relationship towards your fitness and beauty, you need to stick to fitness and beauty no matter what happens in your life. Unconditional. So when you comment your sob stories getting angry at me, you're proving my point of the video where I said the average woman's relationship with beauty is conditional. They're only beautiful up until they get a man. Up until this, up until that. I've watched this. So actually listen to the video. You guys are not listening and hearing what I'm saying.
I have been overweight before, and I can tell you from my own personal experience that when you are overweight, you can find every excuse in the book and every example in the book as to why you're overweight and why this doesn't work and why that doesn't work. And in the end, they're excuses. And that sounds harsh. And I wish someone had told me that earlier before I became overweight. Because growing up, I was always skinny. And then when COVID hit, I gained a ton of weight because gyms were closed and I wasn't moving. I was doing DoorDash and I gained a ton of weight. But when it comes down to it, I mean, you can find literally any excuse you want to. If you're overweight and you have someone with type 2 diabetes in your family, you can say like, oh, I was predisposed to be a diabetic because I have family that has type 2 diabetes. It runs in my family. I'm going to be overweight. There's nothing I can do. You can take that route. You can take that mindset. You can say, oh, well, I have joint pain, so I can't really move around that often. So, I can't really be active. And that's why I can't burn calories. And that's why I'm overweight, because I can't move. And that's also still an excuse. You can say I have a thyroid issue and I don't burn as many calories as other people. I mean, yeah, that can be true, but it's still an excuse that people can use. Now, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, all these things are obstacles that you need to overcome and things that you need to change about your individual self in order to see those changes. Because one of my favorite questions to ask is, are you trying to lose weight or are you trying to change your life? Are you trying to change your lifestyle or are you just trying to lose a couple pounds? Because those are two different things. You can lose weight and gain it back like that. Or you can make a new lifestyle for yourself and live the rest of your life the same exact way and improve day after day after day. If you're 1% better every single day, that is incrementally insane over the course.
I understand why thinness gets rewarded so much in society because it's so hard to attain. I think people think that the women that are thin, they just don't struggle in life and that's why they're thin. No, they struggle just as much as you. They just know how to deal with their struggles. What is the word for people that just like I like psychology, but some people overdo it. And it's like now you're just a crybaby victim. Okay, girl, you can put the fork down. Like I'm so tired of hearing the whole emotional eating excuse. It literally just makes you at your big grown age sound like a little kid. Please. It's really not that hard. And this is coming from someone where listen, I am not perfect with my relationship with food. I am not I have to actively still till this day kind of like really try not to overeat. So as far as like food addiction goes, I get it cuz I was greedy and I said that when I gained weight. I didn't blame a man, right? I could have easily, I have a lot of sob stories too. Like I could have easily correlated me being gluttonous to, oh well this man was in my life at that time and he was doing this and but that just sounds so pathetic. Just take accountability, right? Like I was gluttonous because I just liked food. So it's like people don't know who they're talking to. Thin girls also be wanting to eat the whole fridge too. They just don't. Just stop acting like a little kid that can't control themselves, you addict. Like it's just addict behavior at this point. Like thin people have the same struggles as you. They're just not a crybaby like you. That's it.
There is most definitely a tinge of narcissism when it comes to the morbidly obese people.
So people that can't keep weight off, again, I'm going to say this one last time. You're not unique. You just have a bad conflict resolution skill pattern in your life. That's all. But like what you're going through is not different than any other person. I don't know because I just feel like they try to enlighten me in the comments as if I as a YouTuber that talks about weight loss all the time and I've helped hella people lose weight. You're acting like I have not seen your story 3 million times. I have so many videos. I don't even know why people are commenting this with all the videos that I have debunking stuff like that. But whatever. So yeah, guys, skinny people don't have easier lives and that's why they're skinny. No, they're just more disciplined and they're less crybabies than you are. I know, like, when it comes to weight loss, I am insensitive. I am harsh, but it gets results. I don't know what to tell you. Coddling doesn't produce any results. And unfortunately, yes, I am insensitive when people come to me and they come with all these crazy excuses. Like, actually think about how ridiculous you sound. If you cannot put the fork down, then go to rehab. Maybe my YouTube channel is not enough help for you because it shouldn't even be that serious. And this is coming from someone actively. I mean, I'm literally on my period. Like, today I was like literally fighting for my life, trying not to eat the entire fridge. But I didn't. You know what I did today? I had an apple, I had an orange, and it honestly satisfied me. It filled me up. And that was after I already ate. Like, I wasn't even hungry. It was more like a hormonal thing. You know what I mean? And I just went to sleep. I uploaded my video, went to sleep, and I went on about my day and decentered food. And hey, the next meal will be here later when I cook again. Like, stop acting like a little baby. I just refuse to entertain it. Shout out to this commenter. They brought up such a good point. The video was just about how women only beautify themselves to get a man, and then once they get the man, they give up and they become lazy. And that's why I don't care about your individual story, because even when women are in happy relationships, they still do this. So it's not a matter of emotions as to why they're getting big, it's a matter of manipulation. And your beauty is conditional, and when you get with a man, you give up because you don't want to be bothered by the burden of keeping the beauty that you did to attract him in the first place. That's the common denominator, right? That's the root of it as to why women get raggedy and fall off. And they were playing games, and somebody said, whatever the excuse, if you become single and all of a sudden can drop the weight fast, because yes, all of these ladies, when they got married, they looked raggedy and big. And then when they were single, they were skinny. So it's like, this is the divorced woman's mindset. She's defiant. She's rebellious. She's a radical feminist. Instead of listening to her husband tell her, hey babe, I love you, let's get in that gym. That's love when someone's caring about you like that. There's people that don't care. They will watch you get fat and not say anything. Be thankful somebody is stomaching up the courage to tell you that you're big, which is not an easy thing to do. But these ladies will play the victim, act like he's a narcissist, and purposely stay big. And then when they leave the man, they get skinny for the new man. And see, it's playing ego games like that. It's playing prideful games like that. That's exactly why you're divorced. So they said, if you become single and all of a sudden can drop the weight fast, you could do the same thing while you was married and had help. By yourself with no help, you can lose the weight. For yourself to be more attractive to the new man, you could have done the same thing for the man you supposedly loved. Kept yourself up. Yeah, but people don't take marriage seriously. Marriage is a joke. These ladies are so arrogant. They can't wait to tell the ladies that story because it's so empowering to other women. Remember when I said radical feminist women are pick-me's for other women? They will sabotage their love life to get high fives from the ladies. Yeah, girl, that's good. He didn't deserve you at your worst. So I bet he's going to regret it now. I bet he's going to, bro, stop letting single women hype you up and trick you out your freaking spot. Because getting married is not easy. It's not. You guys say it is, but it's not. Okay? To a quality man, no. And so you got married to become single again? The ghetto. And these ladies again, people think their story is unique. So they can't wait to bring it to the timeline and bring it to TikTok. I've seen this time after time after time, the same repetitive story. Oh, I got fat. My husband was telling me to lose weight and he was so mean, and I glowed up after him. Yeah, screw him, girl. I didn't need him. And all the girls are high-fiving her. Meanwhile, all those girls that are high-fiving you will be quick to be submissive to their man and do exactly what daddy says. Yes, that's how the game goes. Ladies will hype you into being single while they do the exact opposite behind closed doors. Now you're single and looking dumb while she's getting ready to get married because she does what her man says. Her man says the first time, that's what these girls do behind closed doors. Her man will say the first time, you're getting big, babe, let's get in the gym. She'll immediately snap back while she hyped you and told you, oh girl, screw him. He didn't love you at your worst. Now you're sitting over there looking for a new man. Girl, good people don't come around too often. Especially if your husband was like a good type of man. Oh, you're really dumb. You are really stupid. And then these ladies be like, what? Up in the age? Divorcing their man? Girl, what do you think is out there for you? I'm just being honest. Do you think that the dating scene gets better as you get older? Though you're sorting through the pile of leftover people. Child, it's just a mess. It's a mess. It's so much to unpack. Like, the mindset is just a mess, and I can totally see why these ladies are divorced. I get it. I'm sorry. I don't even mean to, like, I try my hardest not to be like, I'm not single and you are. Like, I don't even want to give that energy, and I try my hardest not to. I really do try to hold back, right? Because I have single people on my channel. I don't want to make them feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad for being single. But it gets to a point where you do start to see the issues in these ladies and why they can't keep long-term relationships. Anyways.